Hey guys, how's it going? Just thought I'd do a quick walk around here. I got the bike half stripped down to do some maintenance and stuff. Get questions every now and then about where I round my snorkels and how I did everything, so thought I'd just do a quick video. I started with a snorkel your ATV kit, so this is all their setup all the way down to about here. Cut that off. Ran a chunk of heavy rod hose just as a joiner and to give it a little bit of flex there. And then it runs underneath my radiator and straight up into the center where the rod used to be, or where the battery used to be, sorry. All the radiator brackets I built myself and got that put up there where it needs to be. New tab down on the bottom here. The one in the back bolts right onto the shock tower, so it joins the two front shocks together nicely as well. And then starting in the back, I didn't like how they had this routed. They basically, from this joint here all the way to the very front, had just flex pipe. And I found it sagged out across the clutch cover. And then when it came down here, it ended up really low to the dipstick. So I cut this, put a 45 in there, and then did the whole back out of hard line. Have it supported nicely up to the frame in the back here, so it doesn't get in the way or sag out. It tucks really nice under the plastic. Put some heat tape on there to get it a little bit of protection from the exhaust. And then down here they also had an epic fail. That did not seal at all how they wanted me to do it. I had all kinds of issues, so finally I decided just to build this. This is a piece of 3-inch pipe matching the exact oval of the inlet, and then it's adapted down to 2 1/4 exhaust pipe and a couple pieces in here to make it fit nice. All welded and sealed up nice. And then a chunk of big truck rad hose has a coupling, and all of that sits really nice. These 2 cords are for my battery relocate. They run from the front where the battery used to be into the back. I got it to fit in there. Had to build a tray, strengthen and modify the frame a little bit, but it fits under there pretty nice and it's out of the way. Don't have to worry about it in the front. Sealed all the boots on the intake here with some silicone. Got everything all sealed up nice. I glue the lid on with clear silicone, usually easy to come off, and it seals nice. The clutch cover, I glued the back to the case, and then the gasket, I just greased the gasket up really good, and then I wipe silicone around the edges after, just on the outside, so that it gives it that extra little seal. Still comes apart really nice, but it's also sealed really good. Then where the 2 come through, this one down on the bottom, I drilled a hole, put a nipple in there with some pipe tap, just so I can drain my low point if I ever need to. Get that all sealed up with some Teflon, and now if she ever fills with water, you can drain that point. It runs through where the battery box used to be. This one comes around just the side and twists up, comes up. You stick up nice and high. They're about 60 inches to the bottom of the intake. Relocated my fuse box to here from the front. And then also, this is the power steering relay that used to be way down in the frame over here. That caused me some issues, so I got it up a little higher where I can maintenance it and keep it clean. This is just wires for my temperature gauge. I have that teed in to where I had to split my rad hose, put a billet block in there, got the temperature gauge all hooked up. All the vent lines were in the pod for everything. I didn't much care for that because the pod's been underwater a couple times. So all the vent lines now, I just tied in here with some 1/4-inch brake line. And I got them, actually that's a wire separator for a spark plug set. And I got them ran up nice and high right to the bottom of the intake. stays pretty clean. They're pretty protected in there. And it keeps everything breathing good and nice and dry. Never had water in the lines, so it's good. Here's a view of the piping on the other side again. It's just an exhaust clamp bracket that I use to hold it up. Yeah, I think it all turned out pretty good. It works well all together. There's probably better ways to do it, but this is how I have it done. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think.